Hello everybody, it's Dana Williams here, and I am shooting the last video in our leadership series based on the book by John C. Maxwell called How Successful People Lead, and we are now on level 5, which is called Pinnacle. I've got a bunch of notes here just because there's a lot of really good information. Again, very condensed, so bear with me as I'm reading through my notes here because I want to be able to share the most important parts to this particular chapter. Okay, so level 5 is called Pinnacle, as I've just stated. This is the highest leadership accomplishment that you can get as far as leadership goes. It's rare because the leader who reaches this particular level, it takes a lot to develop other leaders so that they reach level 4. And this is what level 5 leaders do. Okay, so Pinnacle leaders stand out from everyone else with gratitude and humility. These leaders should lift up as many leaders as they can, tackle as many great challenges as possible, and extend their influence to make a positive difference beyond their own organization or industry. So there's 3 major upsides to level 5, and each carries with it a very tremendous weight and a huge impact. So the first one is creating a level 5 organization. So great organizations have great leadership, of course. So, and the best organizations which function at the highest capacity. So level 5 leaders empower others to lead larger. Okay, so they raise the bar for everyone in the organization. The organization in turn gets stronger and stronger when this happens. Leaderships become part of their DNA. So level 5 organizations have a pipeline of leaders that are being produced. So pipeline keyword, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Number 2, creating a legacy within the organization. So level 5 leaders want to do more than just lead people. They want to create a legacy. So when you reach the Pinnacle level, you have an opportunity to make an impact beyond your tenure and possibly beyond your own lifetime. So you develop a generation of leaders who will develop the next generation of leaders, and so on. Level 5 leaders are also measured by the caliber of leaders that they develop. So not the caliber of their own leadership. It's really based around other people being in level 5. Number 3, you want to provide an extended platform for leading. So level 5 leaders have earned the right to speak and be heard. Plain and simple. So people outside of the direct sphere of influence will hear about this individual and then seek them out for advice. Okay, so people respect a level 5 leader for what they represent and who they are. This gives them a greater platform and an extended influence. Okay, so with this extended influence comes a responsibility to steward with it integrity. So level 5 leaders understand that being in this highest level of leadership is not a place to be served, but instead a place to serve other people. So again, really important. Level 5 is about helping others. So some of the best behaviors that you want to incorporate under level 5 is that leadership should not be, leadership should always be about others and not just the leader. So you want to make room for others at the top. So be willing to step out of the limelight and celebrate others and their accomplishments. Great leaders don't need followers. They instead create room for other leaders. You want to promote your people whenever you can, reward and recognition for sure. And this will create a cycle of positive change. Why? This process creates a cycle of expansion and a kind of momentum toward the top for other leaders. So you want to continually mentor potential 5 leaders. Okay, so leaders with that high potential will only follow leaders who are ahead of them in ability and experience, or both. So you want to dedicate the time to mentor a level 4 or level 5 leader, otherwise they're going to go somewhere else. The best potential leaders will not remain in your organization unless you go to them and extend your hand and help them climb to the next level. Okay? Create an inner circle that will keep you grounded. So I really like this. Inner circle members will allow you to be yourself. They'll also tell you the truth about yourself. So that's super important. You don't want to have somebody that's always going to agree with everything that you say just because you're on a different level than they are. So having a strong inner circle will keep your journey enjoyable, prevent loneliness, and keep leaders from developing what I call a big head. So again, keep you grounded. Also, doing things for your organization that only level 5 leaders can do. So whenever possible, you're going to use your leadership to pass on to others the things that have helped you. So you want to be able to share the things that have got you to the next level. Leadership, influence, and you want to leverage that value to others. Okay. You want to plan for your succession. So the number one problem in organizations led by level 5 leaders is that they stay too long. And I thought this was really neat, that they say, you want to plan your succession. You want to leave before you have to. So sort of not overstaying your welcome, but you want to leave while you're at the top, and you want to make sure that you've got somebody in place to take over for you when it is your time to move on. True leaders are going to be able to put their ego aside and strive to create a successor who is going to be able to possibly go beyond what they've been able to accomplish. You also want to leave a positive legacy. So as a level 5 leader, I believe that that individual has the influence and responsibility to create a better world. So what you do daily over time becomes your legacy. So an example of this, I read a book called I think it was actually Gung Ho, Ken Blanchard, I believe, and this was probably 15 years ago. And in this book, they talk about doing worthwhile work. And so that's one of the things that I've really been thinking about for myself this year is, I've got this great job at the bank, and I'm able to help a lot of people, but in my mind, for me personally, I want to be able to do something worthwhile on a daily basis. So that means changing my day-to-day doings in order to have a positive impact. So that's what I've been striving to do for myself. This last year, the last really 7 months, I've been really focused on that. So that's something that you want to, remember. You want to be able to leave that legacy. So how do you want to be remembered? What would you like people to say about you? And understand that a legacy story is the sum of your whole life. So it's not just snippets. You're going to want to decide what your life is going to be, and then take action every single day to live your dreams. And I talk about that a lot with people. There's a lot of people that don't understand that. And I'm not saying that I'm on a level 5 leadership. I'm just saying that I resonate with that as far as that whole legacy thing goes, because in my mind, I want to make the most out of this life. And for me, that is helping other people. And that's something that I've always had deep inside my heart. And that's one of the videos that I made in regards to my vision and my dreams, when I sort of went into detail as to what that looks like for me personally. To me, I don't think that there's anything better in life that an individual can do aside from helping somebody. And that can be a number of different things that you can accomplish that by doing different things. So whatever that is for you, great. So anyways, that's level 5 leadership. I love that level because it really speaks to helping other people and developing other people and putting your accomplishment aside. Not to say that it's not a good thing and that it shouldn't be recognized, but the focus is that you're helping other people reach up to your level, and you're not up there saying, hey, look at me, I'm the best, look what I've accomplished. It's not about you, it's about everybody else. And to me, I think that's, as a leader, that's what you should be doing, and that's what the main focus should be. So, fantastic book. If you guys have time, I suggest go out, grab it. There's a lot more information in here. My videos are very, very condensed. But if you are in a leadership role or you're looking to get yourself into a leadership role, definitely recommend this book. There's a lot of great tips in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Thank you, as always, for watching. My link is always there. Please, by all means, add me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing, and that way I can subscribe back to you. But much appreciated. We will see you guys in the next video. Take care.